Diana Taylor shares her vision as a filmmaker and how her grandmother Dorothea Lange inspired her.
Okay, so we've seen this. Yeah, we've seen it. The nation has seen this photograph many times. Yeah. As Dorothea says, it belongs to the public, really. It doesn't belong to me anymore.
A legend of the strength of American motherhood.
So what we're saying is continue with the move-in and then just cut to the photograph.
She realized how important that image was and what it meant to people and its importance to our understanding of the Great Depression.
Florence Thompson's headstone reads, Migrant Mother, a legend of the strength of American motherhood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's great.
Moving on.
You know, I never thought that I was actually carrying on my grandmother's work, but after a number of years, I began to say, well, actually, I am carrying on her work because I'm doing projects that are related to social issues, projects that, you know, stories that need to be told, revelations that the rest of the country or the world might need to see, you know, bringing voice to things that need to be experienced or known. Not until I was 11 or 12 did I begin to understand that this was something quite unique that she was doing. So I took it all very for granted when I was young, but it was absolutely seeping in. You know, it was completely becoming part of my fabric without me even knowing what was happening. Yeah. Dorothea was very exacting, very charismatic and very wonderful, but very exacting, and she really wanted to bring you to bring your best. That didn't necessarily mean your sweetest self as a girl. It meant your sharpest, most intellectual, most acute, observational self. And so that is something that she, again and again, would ask me to really pay attention to what I was doing, pay attention to what I was seeing, pay attention to what was happening around me. I was kind of a wild child, completely out of control, and a tomboy and all over the place. And she was not necessarily reining me in, but asking me to look at the impact I was having and also to see what was around me.
It is a process of getting lost, so that you live for maybe 2-3 hours as completely as possible a visual experience.
My grandmother, limping up from the beach, was photographing. I had a handful of shells and stones and thrust them out toward her, asking her to look at them. She said, I see them, but do you see them? I said, yes, I see them. Then she said sternly, but do you see them? And snapped the photo. I think that one has to look below the surface of things to see what's really there. And I still remind myself to do that. You know, we're moving pretty fast these days, and I have to say to myself, stop, wait a minute, what's really happening here? Or there's something more for me to see, there's something more delicate to see, or there's something that carries more information to find out about, that the superficial really isn't where it's at, you know, so. I'm incredibly interested in the camera helping tell the story but being invisible itself, not drawing attention to itself. And in this particular film, I didn't want it to be gimmicky or have the cutest motion graphics or have all the new animation stuff that one can do or any kind of clever camera techniques or fast motion or slow motion. I didn't want it to have any of that. I wanted it to be as classical and as formal as her work. I didn't want it to detract in any way or call attention to itself in any way. I wanted her work to display itself, she'd tell her own story and have it be so.
When you're working well, all your instinctive powers are in operation, and you don't know why you do the things you do. Sometimes you annihilate yourself. That is something one needs to be able to do.
Well, clearly I've been driven to make this film. And I thought about it for many years, and I never felt ready to do it. I had my own, young memories of her that weren't, all of those memories weren't easy. I'd seen the impact she'd had on my relatives. Those impacts weren't also very easy sometimes. And then in the process of making it, so much more revealed itself about her. I learned so much and could transform my young memories into more adult memories, or more of an adult point of view about, oh, this is the life she was facing. I understood it a lot more. So that's been a really interesting journey for me. As a little girl, I would always see her photographs around, and on the dining room table for a prolonged period of time were these photographs of this gorgeous valley, including bulldozers and this image of a white horse running in a completely rendered environment, completely blown up environment. And I was always so disturbed by that photo, and I'd look at it again and again and feel really terrible about it. And I began to realize that my grandmother had photographed this entire town that had been completely flattened. Everything, the houses taken away, the graves, people, graves interred, every tree cut down, every beautiful home with its ivy climbing up its walls and its, wisteria pulled out, burned, so that a dam could be created for water. And that particular story is the one in the film that I resonate with most. And that's brought me to my own concerns about our planet and the environment. And that's where I feel my career is carried on most, is in that, what I learned from those. What I got from that moment of seeing that white horse is what really is the heart of the matter for me.